9:30 a.m.
Getting your morning inspired. Be informed. Let's interact only on the morning drive.
Make it a date with Divine and Martin Efanshuku, aka Lady D and Meta, from Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to
A wonderful good morning to you wherever you are. This is Kevon at the 103.5 FM, and it's another beautiful Monday morning. Today is the 30th day of January 2023, and time check is 7 o'clock. Time for the newspaper headlines. We'll do that after this short break. Please stay tuned.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
So glad to know that you are still there with us right here on Ebon at the 103.5 FM on our newspaper headlines. This morning we'll be taking a close look at Guardian newspaper, Punch, Nation, Premium Times, Leadership, Vanguard, Daily Post, Sun newspaper, and Tribune. You can join us on our Facebook page at Ebon at the 103.5 FM, sending your SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080 9666 1035. Stream us online via mixlr.com/gistfm. My name is Divine.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Anambra government approves elects Ekweme Square for APC presidential rally. Group celebrates Abia community 6 women empowerment. Albinism, not a cause, says expert as foundation offers free skin checks in Edo. And still on the story is making the headlines on Guardian newspaper this morning. Obi, most prepared to govern, says ex-army chief. Buhari jettisons. Stakeholders explore strategies to advance climate change adaptation policy. New Naira notes, fuel crisis compound Nigerians' woes. 11 Lagos-bound passengers burnt to death in Ore. Auto crash. Obaseki equipping workers with skills for efficient service, says HOS. New Naira notes, fuel crisis compound Nigerians' woes. Ondo government berates senator over alleged sale of state-owned factory. Lawyer alleges violation of manifestos, INEC's 2014 guidelines for registration of political parties. Troops kill Boko Haram chief, 31 others in Borno. Gunmen kill 5 security operatives along Enugu-Abakaliki highway. Community leader decries attack on Ugwuanyi, tax politicians on unity. Diri hails Bayelsa flood victims, dedicates award to them. Parents, vice chancellor differ on alleged tuition fee. Nepotism at Lokoja Federal Varsity. parents, vice chancellor differ on alleged tuition hike, nepotism at Lokoja Federal Varsity. Hoodlums kill Ibubago commander's wife in Ebonyi. Trust Obi to deliver campaign council assures Nigerians. Trust Obi to deliver campaign council assures Nigerians. Tech giants scramble for skill-up Imo graduates. Uzodinma lauds diasporan physicians in Imo for free medical outreach. Arewa Consultative Forum urges federal government probes into killing of pastoralists in Nasarawa. Ondo Amotekun arrest 80 suspected criminals, prosecutes 32. Sanctity of 2023 polls depend on Buhari's decisiveness. Ekweremadu 7-week jury trial begins on Tuesday. U.S. state of Georgia honors Nigerian-American scholar Samaye. Buhari felicitates with Osibanjo's father-in-law social day on 80th birthday. Group calls for caution in choice of new Ohanese President General. New year, let us work together for peace, unity, progress. Uzodinma urges Imo people. Sobowale tax politicians on democracy, rule of law. Medics canvass better deal to contain neglected tropical diseases. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency busts trans-border cartel, intercept 2,601.5 kgs cannabis, 102 500 opioid pills in 8 states. You are killing Nigerians in installment, Labour leader tells Buhari. Christian Association of Nigeria orders warn Kaduna residents over attack on electricity workers. CAC prays for peace, good governance. University of Calabar Vice Chancellor orders investigation into 300-level students' death. Federal government commissions ruled at FUT Mina. Accept G5 governor's decision on presidential candidate. Isi Guzoro tells Nigerians. Stanbic IBTC trustee restates commitment to education. Mberi dynasty releases funeral program of late Matrak. Nigerian Union of Journalists delist NOA information chapels from union. Anambra, okay, we've taken this. Polls. National Association of Nigerian Students warns federal government against disenfranchising students. Niger police arrest 2 kidnappers, recover 2.1 million naira. Orders. Rotary empowers 100 Isolo residents with free vocational training. Foundation launches digital ambassador program for Nigerian students. Faith Foundation partners Youth Business International to implement Future Makers project supported by Standard Chartered Foundation. Police bust gangs hideout in Enugu, recover arms, ammunition, arrest suspects. APC PCC lords Central Bank of Nigeria over extension of Naira swap deadline. 2023, APC group mobilizes 5,000 women on electoral surveillance in Kanu. Reps panel rejects CBN extension, says position of law sacrosanct must be respected. Get ready to mitigate against 2023 flood. National Emergency Management Agency urges stakeholders. Nigerians should hold Buhari responsible if terrorists mar 2023 elections, says Human Rights Writers Association. 2023 election, police train anti-bomb operatives, deploy equipment. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Bust trans-border cartel, arrest 5 kingpins, seizes skunk, mets in compressors. Umahi lifts embargo on enthronement of traditional rulers in Ebonyi. Container falls off truck in Lagos, crushes 9 passengers to death. Electricity consumers decry increase in tariff, says hike unjustifiable. 11 passengers burnt to death on Ure-Bini Expressway accident. Federal Capital Territory Authority arrests 47 roadside POS agents. Central Bank of Nigeria extends deadline for old Naira note swap by 10 days. That's the much you can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning.
In leadership, senatorial race. I am not fronting for Akpabio, YPP candidate. Kwara to offset local government workers' salary arrears with 1 million naira sure pay refunds. Government determined to clear 132 billion naira security department allowance. A rabo. APC takes Tinubu's renewed hope manifesto to Nigerian youth. Naseni develops 50 innovative products, says Vice Chairman. State House will lead Nigeria's energy transition plan. Gambari. Humanitarian Affairs Ministry loses director. FCTA arrests 47 roadside POS operators. FR 103 deaths, 221 road accidents in Benue. Police foil robbery in Abuja. Tinubu's outburst over fuel scarcity. Others confirms APC's failure. Obi stands out among all presidential candidates, says Ohaneze. PDP chieftains in Kwara Central defect to APC. Africa's agricultural output hit $1 trillion annually by 2023. Money market cutting dollar spending with Afrigo, Nigeria's domestic card. Nigeria data protection market value hits 5.5 billion naira. Minister. Nigeria data protection market value hits 5.5 billion naira. Minister. 5.5 debt. 5.5 billion naira debt. Supreme Court affirms Honeywell's indebtedness to EcoBank. Airlines struggle for survival under current foreign exchange rates. Aviation customers got most exciting flying experience in 2022 December. Brands suffer as product adulteration, counterfeiting persists. HFN Atlas Rep. It's a fight to better the lot of players, says Abua. Arsenal confident party will be fit to face Everton. Inosim Motors, oil firm at war, over 430 million naira vehicle supply contract. Nigeria's mutual fund hit 1.41 trillion naira in 2022. Sportsville Award excites Diri, Betsy Obaseki. Tinubu promises to develop Edo's Act, solid mineral sectors. Diphtheria, why childhood immunization is crucial. Self-awareness is critical to success in turbulent times. Ex-British ambassador. Legal fireworks. CSOs. SANS caution Atiku Tinubu against distractive campaigns. Naira swap. Relief as Buhari extends deadline by 10 days. Customs dumps scanners at Apapa Port. Orders 100% cargo examination. Raila Odinga arrives today for leadership conference and award. Obi promises to transform 20 million out-of-school children. Buhari facilitates with Olutayo Shoyode at 80. ACF demands probe of pastoralist, butcher's killing in Nasarawa. Gunmen kill 2 soldiers, 3 policemen in Ebonyi. Unwritten rules of the 2023 elections. Threat to election in Southeast. X3M X3M ideas boost literacy in Lagos with new reading hub. How Atiku disrespected Oba of Benin, unlike Tinubu, Onanuga. Troops eliminate 32 terrorists. Top commander in Borno. Lagos Guba. I am disappointed Sanwo-Olu sees himself too big to attend debate. Showun. Brace up against impending flood. NEMA urges stakeholders. PDP Guba candidate welcomes Atiku to Zamfara, optimistic of victory at polls. Olu of Warri abolishes Omajaja in Ishekiri land as Ikwere holds annual praise day. APC presidential candidates. APC presidential campaign applauds Buhari CBN over Naira swap deadline extension. Use new window to change your old Naira notes. Atiku tells Nigerians. 2023 polls. Sirap urges Buhari to probe attacks on Obi others. 11 burned to death in Ondo auto crash. Center lauds Buhari for appointing competent army officer as new NYSC DG. Buhari appoints Dogara as new NYSC DG. Spin set for maiden launch. Spain set for maiden induction ceremony as institute. 6 new members. Ebonyi. Ezar Forum disowns Orogu over support for APC Guba candidate. Container-laden truck falls on commercial bus, kills 9 in Lagos. Miss Africa United Nations adopts SDGs Goal 4 as pet project. And that's the much we can take from leadership.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. APC accuses Adeleke of sponsoring protests. PDP kicks. Sharia Council wants presidential governorship elections same day. New NYSC DG takes over today. Ondo, Edo leads at Lassa fever cases rise. Japa, 2,000 doctors left Nigeria 2022, says NAD. Court delivers judgment seeking 2023 polls cancellation. Government appointments lopsided, lack merit. Obasanjo. Fayemi sues Ekiti ex-commissioner for defamation, demands 500 million naira. Injustice in PDP made me support Tinubu, Nnamani. My support was for Osibanjo, not Tinubu, Najatu, Mohammed. Nasarawa killing. Arewa Consultative Forum demands probe. Autumn denies involvement. APC alleges anti-Tinubu social media campaign. PDP disagrees. Edo lauds British Council for enhancing justice system. Cholera, Lassa fever, others killed 1,084 in 2022. Nigerian Center for Disease Control. Ekweremadu in court Tuesday after 223-day detention. Lagos promises to end real estate fraud. Oyinola threatens legal action over call log probe. Lagos governorship candidates unveils agenda at the platform. 2 Nigerians arrested over $500,000 fraud in Canada. Foundation seeks people with disabilities inclusion in governance. APC chief seeks youth support for Tinubu. 2 killed, 30 injured in Bauchi auto crash. Awoban Agburi says Lagos Labour Party governorship candidate. How I handled betrayals, Tinubu. UK lists priority subjects for immigrating teachers. UK lists priority subjects for immigrating teachers. Lagos crashes claim 20 lives. Federal Road Safety Corps expresses concern. Naira swap. House committee rejects extension, threatens Emefiele's arrest. Experts hail Central Bank of Nigeria Naira swap deadline extension. Pirates seeks reforms in education sector. Elections, police train officers in explosive disposal. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. Nasarawa explosion, 37 victims buried, says Governor Sule. Elections, Rep seek suspension of academic activities in varsities. Buhari knocks Nigerian elite for being very selfish. Inspector General of Police recommends ex-PPRO Mba Ohuwunwa as Ogun. Lagos Commissioner of Police. INEC refusing to replace Shakarau, others as candidates. NMPP. Prison break perpetrators sent to their maker, federal government. 11 killed in missile attacks, says Ukraine. Castana youths protest economic hardship during Buhari's visit. Tribunal, Oshun police warn against violence. Tinubu's comment on fuel scarcity, Naira redesign misunderstood on Anuga. South Korea records low childbirth. Experts reveal symptoms of Parkinson's disease. And that's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning.
In Vanguard, chocolate factory sale. Ondo government replies Senator. Oshun governorship hold. I'll protect your mandate, Adeleke tells protesters. Naira swap. APC PCC Owaleke commends Emefiele on 10-day deadline extension. CPPE disagrees. NMDPRA blames smugglers as petrol scarcity lingers. NDLEA bust trans-border cartel, arrest 5 kingpins, seizes meat in compressors. Old Naira note. South youth shelve protest, commend CBN dispute. Youth cautions against plunging state into crisis. Confusion over police posting in Lagos, Ogun. Siron to federal government. Your policies making life difficult, driving more Nigerians into poverty. Understanding CBN's cashless policy. What we are doing to take people out of the streets. Irrigation. 2023 vote. It is now the turn of a democracy without Democrats, leadership without honor. Again, Buhari pledges credible polls. Jacinda Ardern's example. Okowa condones Governor Sule over son's death. Nigerian arrested. Another wanted in Canada. Over $500,000 airline ticket fraud. UNICEF leads priority areas for service providers to Anambra flood victims. Ondo chocolate factory sale. Our position. Ondo government replies Senator. Redesigned Naira deadline. Tinubu in Benin lauds Buhari's extension of deadline. Oshime takes tally to 14 in Napoli's 2-1 over Roma. Anambra traders decry monumental economic losses during Monday sit-at-home. Bill calls for barricades on Ojuelegba Bridge to halt recurring crashes. 13 first-class graduates of Plateau Varsity get automatic employment. Police foil armed robbery incident in Abuja community. 10,000 PDP, NNPP members in Kano dump Atiku. Abe Mortgage Bank gets development rating. Nigeria, Ghana, others affected as UK reviews teachers' immigration policy. NEPZA to make Ekiti free trade zone. Abia PDP fresh Guba primary. Ex-chair Mwaka advocates consensus candidates. That's all from Vanguard newspaper.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Why lawyers should mediate in disputes. May it Allah condemns federal government's silence over pastoralist murder. May it Allah condemns federal government's silence over pastoralist murder. Electricity consumers decry increase in tariff. PDP chieftains boycott presidential campaign in Kebbi. Elections. Nigerian Air Force rolls out C-130H aircraft after in-country overhaul. ACF, Sharia Council demand compensation for 50 herdsmen killed in Nasarawa. Recognition is motivation for hard work, says firm. Allow Tinubu replicate Lagos miracle. Adeboye remains our candidate for House of Reps. Central Bank of Nigeria and scarcity of new Naira notes. What next after February 10th? And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Why INEC extended PVC collection for second time? Why federal government plans to stop payment of salaries of certain workers by Pantami? NUEE General Secretary Ajeru set to take over NLC from Waba. Buhari to inaugurate projects in Kanu Monday. APC accuses PDP of planning campaign of calumny against Tinubu. Adeleke suspends activities on University of Ilesha. Youths support governor's re-election. Foundation roots for APC candidates. NASENI, National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, develops 150 innovative products. Abiola's mandate group endorses Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, and still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. We need to elect Tinubu for progress, says Owan Enon. Engineer canvasses vote for PDP senatorial candidate. Talks attack Rivers APC candidates home. Jubilant Oshun residents ready to receive Tinubu campaign train, says APC spokesman. APC set for Tinubu's campaign in Anambra. Sharia Council urges INEC to hold presidential governorship poll same day. Excitement in Akwa Ibom over Tinubu Shetima rally. Buhari unmoved by PDP's abuses, says Tinubu. And that's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning.
In Daily Post, brain drain. Nigeria lost 2,800 resident doctors in 2 years. NAD. New Naira notes. Cameroon's CFA thrives in Adama Commercial Nav Center. New Naira notes. Adamawa Commercial Nav Center. Naira note swap on CBN's extension of deadline. Ariwa Consultative Forum condemns killing of over 50 pastoralists out to arrest and killings of farmers. Zamfara POS operators charge 10% of new Naira withdrawal.